interval training on a bike. This would also work on an elliptical as well. It would work on anything, but for biking, I thought I would just show you how to go through a 20-minute interval training. So I'm just gonna set my watch. So if you guys have Apple Watches and you would like to record your workout for your coach, why not? So I'm gonna find here, indoor cycling. Okay. I like to warm up with a jacket on. I will probably be peeling this off. I just want to let you know about my attire because you're probably looking at me and going, wow, what is she wearing? And who made it for her? Okay, these are very ugly. No, my bum's not really that nice and round. These are padded, okay? Padded in the front too for the vajayjay. I do a lot of cycling. I used to be a competitive mountain biker, and I still haven't built up enough. So these are the cheapest things. I bought them off of Amazon. I strongly recommend, highly beg you to buy cycling shorts if you're going to be cycling. Even Lululemon, not Lululemon shorts, but Lululemon tights or shorts, they'll rub and you'll get red on the inside. Okay, so let's get going. We're going to do about a 2-minute warm-up. And with that 2-minute warm-up, I just want you to start bringing your heart rate up so that you know that it's working for you. So what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to do 30 seconds of all-out sprint intervals as hard as we can, utilizing as much resistance and cadence for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to have you back it off. And when I say back it off, I mean take the resistance all the way off. We're going to grab a drink. You're going to go slowly. You're just going to let your legs kind of go around. And then when the timer goes, we're going to go again. So I want you to start adding a little bit more resistance. I don't want you to go too hard, but we are going to do our first interval, and I'm going to give you a heads up. The first one is always the ugliest. You're going to feel like, okay, are you ready? Here we go in 3, 2, let's go. You're pushing as hard as you can, and you actually don't think that you can hold on for the full. So we have 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and back it off. Okay, so now we have 90 seconds. My heart rate spiked up to 148 from 118, and that's what we want. We want, we want that little spike. Probably not sweating yet, and that's pretty normal. You're gonna be out of breath before the sweat's gonna come. Why are you so out of breath? And why am I so out of breath when I am a conditioned X-spinning instructor? Well, that's a good question, you might be wondering. And I will explain it when I have 90 seconds. But right now, everybody, start slowly putting your resistance back on. Keep your cadence normal. We're going to be going for our interval number 2 in 24 seconds. I hope you are all having music on in the background. I don't have music on because I don't want copyright infringement problems. But we're going to go in 13 seconds. In 11, Head goes into the game first. In 5. Body's gonna start to follow. Let's go. Notice I'm not bouncing in the saddle. Used to give speeding tickets in my spin classes to people who went so fast they bounced. 6 seconds. Okay. That's ugly. So, the reason we get out of breath is because I am very strong. And if you're feeling this, you're very strong. And our muscles are making a demand on the oxygen. So are our lungs, and our body cannot meet that demand fast enough. So it throws us into hyperventilation, so that if we do this, then maybe more is going to come, but it never does. And then we just feel like kind of like crap. You notice how I just had like a complete drop? My heart was pounding up in my throat, and then it went, whew. Okay, 90 seconds is almost up. We're going again in 18 seconds, in 16, in 15. So try my little trick. Start putting your head into it. Start slowly adding that resistance. Maybe add a bit more and don't go as fast. In 4, 3, 2. I'm going to do a hill this time. Notice the cadence is slower, but the legs are burning more. This is more legs than lungs this time. I'm finding that 30 seconds is going faster. It's not as ugly. Whew. So, if you're new to HIIT, right now you feel like puking. You think this is the ugliest thing you've ever been through. And you know what? High five, sister. It means you're doing it right. It means everything in you is so afraid right now that you know that in 53 seconds, that woman on the bike is going to tell you to go again, and you don't know if you can do it. But you can, because you're stronger than you think, and you're more capable than you know, and this is just uncomfortable exercise. I guarantee that if you were to sit down and think of all the hard things that you've done, it would totally outweigh something that you're going to do in 24 seconds. This isn't even impressive. This is just exercise. Okay, guys, we're going in 18 seconds. No, I lied, 15 seconds. Okay, this time I'm going to go a little bit more with cadence, a little less resistance, but watch my form. I'm not going to bounce. If you're doing this, shame on you. Okay, ready? 20 seconds to go. Cadence is still pretty high. I'm hitting just over 100. Resistance is pretty high too. On my Peloton, I'm at 48. .48 on the Peloton resistance if you have a Peloton at home. Okay. We've been doing so well, guys. So well. If you're a seasoned person and you've always done just sort of low, slow, steady, thinking that you're burning the most fat, first of all, it sucks to have been given that information, because it's not about only burning fat. If you only want to burn fat, go sit down in a chair and watch TV. You're only burning fat. You want to burn as many calories as you can. We don't care whether those calories come from sugar calories or fat calories. It's what we do overall in the day. Think of it this way. All my money is fat. All Bill Gates' money, Warren Buffett's money is sugar. Do you want to have all my money, or do you want to have 1% of the rich people? You want the 1%. So don't worry about the fat. Just worry about burning. Go! Oh, this is ugly. I hate this. Legs and lungs. See how I'm slowing down? 7 seconds. Starting to get the better of me. So, how do I know that I'm remaining somewhat consistent? When I said I was going to increase my resistance, I increased it to 48. I've got it lowered down now at 28. Every time, whether I'm going cadence, high, I am committed to that 48. So now that I know that 48 is maintainable and at 7 I start to drop off, I'm going to up the ante because I'm halfway through. So I'm going to put that resistance this time up at 52. I'm going to go up 4 points. I just strongly recommend that you at least go to where you've been going. Don't shortchange yourself. And it's okay if you crap out at the 20-second mark and don't make it all the way to 30. Because honestly, guys, true HIIT, true going as hard as you can, is really only 10 seconds. And you really need something like 8 to 9 minutes of recovery. But nobody ever does that. I will do it for training, but nobody marketing-wise. Here we go. Those extra 4, I feel it. And it's starting already. I have 17 seconds. I don't know if I'm gonna touch it. And if you have to come out, see now I've got some body weight. I can push down, push. 3, 2, 1. I am soaked. Oh. But I'm going to keep it on actually, because I want to really have the big sweat. Okay, any questions? So, some of you know that I used to be a spinning instructor. I'm not anymore. I have to say that I don't miss teaching it. I think people who go to group fitness classes are really mean. They don't know how hard it is to be a Group X instructor and put your heart and soul into a playlist and come up. I mean, I would say that 80% of my participants knew and so grateful and came back all the time. But then you always got that one person that would like text in class, and I was always that instructor that said, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And before you knew it, I was calling them out. Please put your phone away It can wait. And they're the people that gave you bad feedback. Always. Your music sucks. You're not motivating. Okay, we're off. Oh, that's 56. Overshot it. Don't put resistance on with your eyes closed. 10 seconds, guys. 4, 3, 2. Yeah. So it wasn't just the people. It was the coming up with new classes all the time. And when I started, we did it with cassette tapes. And I thought I was such hot shit when I finally started using CDs. Because I had young teens at the time. I was one of the first for Sports Clubs of Canada to use MP3 players, which was fantastic. And my girls would make my playlist until they got older, and they were like, nah, figure it out. So they would write it for me, how to do the instructions, and they would just listen to me play it over and over, because I'm one of those instructors, and if I told you you had 37 seconds left, the music had to stop at 37 seconds. So of course I made everything 10 times harder for myself. So probably, really on hindsight, many years later, if I've just figured it out now, that probably wasn't teaching spinning that was wrong. It was me. I probably should have gone to see a therapist about why it was so important that everything had to be timed perfectly. I alphabetized my pantry. Maybe that lets you know. Okay, 2, 1, we're off. Oh, 8 seconds. 1. Oh. Okay, guys. The good news is we've only got maybe, I think, 2 more of these left, or 1 more, maybe. If you've stopped a while back but decided to stay on because the entertainment is so great, just keep moving, keep moving. Tell yourself, okay, I did so many today. Next time I do this, I'm gonna do 1 more. Now let me tell you something. You do not wanna do this workout 2 days in a row. Tops 3 times a week. My recommendation, twice a week, and give it your all. Because this is not about going through the motions. This is about giving everything you got. I told Lexi when I do this, I was gonna wear lots of makeup so you guys could see the mascara running down my face. But I forgot to do it. So I just want you to know that I am suffering along with you. We are going in 5 seconds. We are adding resistance. We're picking up speed, and let's go. Yes, I'm at a higher resistance. If you notice, I decided to show off to myself. Guys, this is our last one. This really is our truly last one. So come on, 15 seconds. You've got it. 10. 5, 4. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Is it going to give me 1 more 30-second one? I don't know how to read this timer. I may have just lied. If I lied, don't hate me. it's showing on here that we only have 1 minute and 6 seconds left. So I think we are really done. I know I am. I know that I gave it everything. Whew. So this is HIIT. This is a true cardio-based HIIT in that we're going as hard as we can with easy, easy, easy. For the person out there that says, I'm not backing it off for 90 seconds. No way, I'm gonna keep going. You're not doing HIIT. And you didn't go as hard as you needed to in the 30 seconds. And you should call yourself out. Because there are people that do that. That would be people in my class too. And I would say to them, guys, why? Just go super hard. You don't think this is working? This is working. This is making all those chemical reactions and enzymes going crazy in your body. They're trying to get you ready to go again. What you're doing is just steady state. And you're skipping out.
Activity completed.
Activity completed. Okay.